Good afternoon, everyone. Mario Quintero here with the One Stop Shop. It's been a little while. Feel a little rusty not being able to have been here on a weekly basis, but it's been a very hectic fourth quarter, and the client service always takes precedent over social media. So happy to be back, and I want to thank everyone for all the well wishes and happy birthday this week. It was a real great day for me, a tremendous milestone. And I want to thank all of you who took the time to message, call, email, text, and all over social media that you reached out to me. Thank you very much. I feel humbled and blessed. So today will be our final podcast for the year. And I wanted to talk about two topics. First one is flood insurance. If you currently have flood insurance, be prepared to have your policy double and possibly triple in cost come 2022. Why will that happen? Well, all that free testing that was done for COVID and everything associated with setting up those testing centers and manning them with medical personnel, and there's still a lot of them that are opened. All of that was paid for by FEMA. FEMA is the Federal Emergency Services branch of the government, and they basically paid for all of that. Now, FEMA is the agency that is in charge of flood insurance. So they put out all this money over the last year and a half, let's say, and now they're going to get ready to recuperate that money because they spent it. And what's their easiest way to recuperate that money is by increasing your flood insurance by 2 or 3 times. The reason I'm saying this is because we've been talking to some agents, and we already see that happening on some of the loans that we closed over the last couple of weeks. And we've confirmed it that is going to happen. So don't be surprised if your regular flood insurance goes from $400 to $1,200 or even $1,500. So be forewarned. There's nothing you could do about it because this is the way the government is deciding to pay for all the free testing and all the free services that everyone enjoyed during this Chinese pandemic. Okay, so that's it on that. The next thing I want to talk about is the loan limits on conventional and FHA loans that will increase effective January the 1st. Okay, so what does that mean to you? If you've been out there looking for homes and you want to buy more home with a conventional or FHA loan, now, if you qualify because of your income and your credit, now you could buy more home with a conventional loan, and you could buy more home with an FHA loan. So bottom line is this: the single family loan limit on conventional loans now goes up to $647,200. That's $647,200, and you could literally buy a home for that amount of money or a little higher with as little as 5% down. Great program, and it's a good thing because prices of homes continue to go up, and it helps people to get into more of a home since homes have been appreciating. If you want to buy a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex with a conventional loan, a duplex, now you could buy a duplex for up to $828,700. So if you wanted to become an investor, you can now buy a duplex with a conventional loan up to that amount of money. A triplex is up to $1 million. So if you want to buy a 3-family unit, you could live in one and you could rent out the other 2, or you could rent out all 3 with a conventional loan up to $1,001,000. And then a fourplex, if you wanted to buy a 4-unit home to live in one unit and rent out the other 3, or you want to rent out all 4, that now went up to $1,244,850. So there's opportunities there. And what I suggest to a lot of our clients is that during this holiday season, over the next couple of weeks as you reflect on what your plans are, your personal plans, your lifestyle living plans, or even, you've been thinking about investing and becoming a rental income investor. These things are things that you should be talking about and putting in as part of your plan, because it'll give you the opportunity to maybe get into a little bit more property with less money, and at the same time the rates are still low. Okay, so, and we anticipate the rates will still low, even with what the Fed said yesterday. The rates are going to be low for at least another year. So FHA, if you're thinking of an FHA loan, the single family home FHA went up to $460,000. It went up almost $100,000 between 2021 and 2022. You could also buy a duplex with an FHA loan, as long as you live in one unit and you rent out the other. That has gone up to $588,850. We find some young couples like this idea if they want to go FHA, where they live in one unit and they get income for the second. Or they look at a triplex, a 3-unit home, where they live in one and rent out the other two. That loan limit went up to $711,000 and $800. $711,800. And then a fourplex, 4 units, you can go up as high as $884,600. So there's going to be opportunities here come the new year, and these are things that you should be thinking about when you're looking to finance either a larger home that you're moving up, from your first home to a second home, or you might be able to go into, a more expensive home. We know a lot of young people that they're both professionals. They've saved up quite a bit of money. They earn very good income with their 2 professions, and these numbers are right up their alley, and it keeps them away from having to go to the old style jumbo loans. The other thing on the conventional loans, we have some very interesting interest-only products, and we discuss those products when our clients are going to be in the home maybe 3 to 5 years, because they save a lot on their monthly payment, and it's a very good product to be able to look at as a possibility to buy even more home and keep that payment low, versus paying interest and principal. They pay interest only. If you have any questions on anything that I talked about today, the loan limits for conventional loans, the loan limits on FHA, what's going to happen with the flood insurance situation and how they're going to recover all that free stuff that they did for COVID, give me a call. 305-598-1600 is the number here in the office, and I'm always available on my cell, 305-588-0451. And if you want to share this video today with any of your friends and family on social media, if you think it's going to help them, feel free to do that also. And I just want to thank everyone for all your business this year, your friendships, and it's been just a wonderful year, believe it or not, even with all the challenges of COVID and everything else. And we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, and a blessed New Year's with a lot of health and blessings coming up. And we hope to be back on the air every Thursday at 4 o'clock coming in January 2022. And we wish you nothing but the best. Thank you, and have a great day.